Welcome to Designing in Pages. Today we're going to talk about why Pages is one of the most underrated tools within Schoology. But first, check this out. Here's a sample walkthrough on adding a page to your course. First, click on Add Materials, then Add Page, and then you'll see your rich text editor come up. You would title this as you wish, and then you can add your text and such here. So I'm just going to call this my sample classroom page. I want to then center that. I'm probably going to make it a heading. The buttons we'll talk about shortly. The insert content button. Audio video recording can be added to a page as well. Here's the display inline button. And lastly, the HTML toggle. Now we'll learn about some of the functions of Pages within Schoology. So when I think of Pages, I think of the Swiss Army knife. It can do a little bit of everything. You can develop it to look like an actual web page. It can host images, tables, and hyperlinks. You can also embed content from websites, apps, and external tools. When you open a page, this is the screen that shows up. I've highlighted some essential tools that can be used. On the top row, you see your normal rich text editor. The editor can do everything from bolding, highlighting, underlining, to a favorite of math teachers and science teachers using a subscript and superscript. Inserting a link is easy by clicking the link button, and then the magic button is what I call it. The insert content buttons at the top, that's where you can do a little bit of everything, from embedding YouTube videos, inserting files from your Google Drive resource app, adding images, embedding any type of resource from Quizlet to Padlet to Flipgrid. On the top right in the orange, you'll see the toggle button. The bottom button, if you were to click on it, it's the HTML toggle. The top would take you back to the rich text editor. You can see on the bottom, you're able to insert audio and video. That's the microphone button. Then you can add a file from your resources. Another way to add a link, and then you can actually insert a file to a page. I would not suggest inserting files to a page. If that's the case, I would either create a link or I would embed. So back to inserting content. By clicking on the Insert Content button, a sub menu will pop up that will look like this on the right-hand corner. There, you'll be able to insert any type of content you would like. It gives you some options when you open it. You can also, if you click Image or Media, you can follow the steps to insert and embed content. So talking about embedding content, only thing you really need is an embed code from a website. If a website produces an embed code, it can be put into a page within Schoology. Some of those sites that most frequently have them are video sites. Also, you can get the embed code from a lot of educational tools that can be used in conjunction with Schoology. So here's an example of how to embed a Padlet. You'd go to your Padlet, click Share, choose Embed in your blog or website. It'll produce the code of which you'll hit Copy. Go to Insert, Image Media from the web, click Media, and then paste the embed code there. Click Insert Media and you'll see the yellow box. Hit Create, the page will then show, and you'll see there's the Padlet within your Schoology course. The same can be said for Flipgrid. Flipgrid, you would go to your grid or topic, you would hit Share, and when you hit the Share, you'll see the Embed icon on the left-hand side. From there, you click Embed, take the same steps by pasting the embed code, and that Flipgrid will then be able to be accessed via your Schoology course. I mentioned before about HTML. The HTML toggle button's on the right-hand side where you can see the arrow pointing now. It gives users another tool in which they can use coding to be able to design their page. While this is not required, it is an extra added benefit from Schoology for people that would like to use advanced editing features using the HTML code. So displaying inline gives students no-click access. So as soon as they open a unit or a course, if something's displayed inline, it'll be shown without having to click in it. This helps students to lessen the number of clicks in order to access the content. You can use it for a number of reasons. You can use it as a unit introduction. You can embed a Google Doc with a page or direct access to classroom materials. One way I've seen teachers use it previously is some teachers create a curriculum map or lesson plan that they create in Google Drive. They then embed that file onto a page so that students can see it, but also the teacher can then edit the file within Google Drive, and the changes are then posted within school. Hope this gives you some ideas on being able to design within pages. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your learning technology integrator or your instructional coach.